Hello, it is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight's headlines, we have Women's Cancer Awareness Day, the international humanitarian aid in Gaza announced it for Saturday according to the UN. Welcome to our newsroom. A day to raise awareness on the fight against gynecological cancers was organized at the Neighborhood 7 Lasers and Training Sport Complex for Women. The theme of the day was Pink October. It brought together a number of women with the aim of boosting their morale and raising awareness of free early detections of cancer. The event was attended by Muna Osman Aden, Minister of Women and Family, and Fatma Musa Abdi, Secretary General of the UNFD, and Safiya Ilmi Jibril, the Member of Parliament, Fatuma Jama, Director of the Women's Lasers and Training Sports Complex. The Women's Association also took part in the event along with gynecologist Hayrita Ahmed Saeed, sport scientist Dr. Gohar Mohamed Gohar, and representative of the French forces in Djibouti. The day ended with the declarations of mobilization in several languages. The Minister of Infrastructure and Equipment, His Excellency Hassan Muhammad Ibrahim, is still on towers in Japan as part of the special cooperation our country enjoys with the Empire of the Rising Sun. His Excellency Minister Hassan Muhammad Ibrahim was received this morning by the President of JICA, Mr. Tanaka Ashihito, who is in the institution's highest ranking official. The meeting was also attended by the first consul of the Djibouti Embassy in Tokyo, Hassan Muhammad Ibrahim, and the director of the Maritime Affairs, Ali Mirah Shehem Daoud. After friendly exchanges of greetings between the two officials, the Djibouti minister thanked his host for the friendly welcomes extended to him and expressed his entire satisfaction on behalf of his delegation. For his part, His Excellency Hassan Muhammad on the meeting with the President of JICA was an opportunity to express his gratitude on behalf of the government of Djibouti for the assistance provided by the institutions in the infrastructure sector, as well as in various fields, including health, education, waters, and other socio-economic sectors. The Minister of Environment and Sustainable Development takes part in the 9th sessions of the Ministers for the Environment of Islamic countries in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The meeting provided an opportunity for the Environment Minister to discuss ways of strengthening joint actions between the countries of Islamic world to tackle the effects of climate changes and the challenges threatening the environment on planet Earth. The Republic of Djibouti was represented by the Minister of Environment and Sustainable Development, Mohammed Abdul Qadir Musa Halim, accompanied by the Djibouti ambassador to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Aydin Said Bamakrama, the technical advisor, Adan Hassan Ilmi, the Saudi Minister for the Environment, Waters and Climate Change, who sponsored the opening ceremony of this event. During these sessions, our country was chosen to represent the Arab countries on the executive board of the ministerial councils of the ministers of environment of Islamic countries. The Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Djibouti to the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, His Excellency Mohamed Burhan Ali, presented his letter of credence to the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, His Excellency Felix Tshisekedi, on Thursday, 19 October 2023, and the first ambassador the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Djibouti to the Democratic Republic of Congo with the residence in Abidjan during the ceremony which took place at the Palace of Nations in Kinshasa. Ambassador Mohamed Burhan conveyed the President of the Republic of the Democratic Republic of Congo the greetings of His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, his countryard from the Republic of Djibouti, as well as his wishes for peace, prosperity to brotherly Congolese people. The President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Felix Tshisekedi, welcomed the Djiboutian diplomat and assured him of his full support in the performance of his duties. a ceremony to mark the end of training in water rescues and lifeguarding took place yesterday at the headquarters of the Directions of the National Protection, Civil Protection in Sonfil, presided over by Colonel Mahmoud Musa Mahmoud, the National Director of the Civil Protection and Commander of the Fire Brigade, Colonel Laurent Legoff, Security Attaché of the French Embassy in Djibouti. The training was given to 15 young firefighters by Chief PT Officer Franck Tavasso and second PT Officer Johan Tréguet from the Marseille Marine Battalion. These training members are integrated into the Nautical Brigade of the National Directorate of Civil Protection. Water rescues and lifeguardians are at the heart of the Civil Protection's mission, which is to guarantee the safety of our fellow citizens on all our country's beaches. As a result, it will help to improve and strengthen the capacity of the National Civil Protection Directorate's Nautical Brigade. In his speech, Colonel Mahmoud Musa Mahmoud, the director of the National Civil Protection, said that he was delighted to be present at the highly important ceremony, and before anything else extended his warmest thanks to the Secretary of Sport Secretary of State for Sports, His Excellency Hassan Mohammed Kamil, and for his unfailing and invaluable support during the preparations of this training course by validating free access to the national swimming pool. At midday on Thursday, 19 October 2023, a Djibouti semi-trailer truck carrying 2 containers filled with the vegetable oil overturned at the Dorale junction to ensure personal safety and minimize disruptions to the road. Several teams from the road safety squadrons were immediately mobilized to the scene. At the same time, the National Gendarmerie lifting crane was dispatched to the scene, effectively clearing the lorries and its 2 containers from the road. Fortunately, no human injuries were reported. Traffic was cleared a few hours later. At a time when road traffic accidents are on the increase, the National Gendarmerie is appealing to users to be vigilant and, above all, to comply strictly with the provisions of the Highway Code. The Ministry of Agriculture, Water, Fisheries and Livestock, through the drought resilience of smallholders, farmers and pastoralists in IGAD region, is a project organized a workshop in the Dakhel region in partnership with the National Meteorological Agency on climate forecast for October, November, December 2023. They told our participants that rainfall will be above normal and will account for 70% of this year's of rainy season. The workshop was held as part of the early warning activity to raise awareness among the various stakeholders in the decentralized department in the Dakhel region of the need to take precautionary measures and anticipatory actions to prepare for an above normal rainfall episode as a result of the El Nino phenomenon. The workshop was attended by the President of the Regional Council, Mahad Hussein Ahmed, and the Deputy Prefect, Mr. Yusuf Ali, and the head of the various decentralized departments in the Dakhel region. As part of the celebrations of the International Food Day, the tree planting campaign was launched in Obok yesterday. The ceremony was took place under the aegis of the prefect of Obok, Musa Adan Migane, accompanied by the president of the Regional Council, Mohammed Hamad Ismail, member of the parliament from the Obok region, as well as all the officials from the decentralized services and associations from the various districts. This first day of the tree planting involved with the main arteries of the capital as well as schools. The Obok prefecture has also set up a mobile team to extend the tree planting operations to remote areas and localities in the regions. The fight against all forms of illegal trafficking is intensifying in Ali Sabih. A search and control operation carried out yesterday at the border by the Ali Sabih Customs Brigade in collaboration with the region's police detachment resulted in the seizure of a large quantity of contraband. The total weight of the goods says it was estimated at 2,100 kilograms of cat. The smugglers wanted to transport a large quantity to the city. The police customs officers who helped to ensure the success of this operation subsequently incinerated all the seized goods on site in accordance with the standard procedures. The quantity was destroyed on site by the Customs Brigade in the presence of the head of the Ali Sabih Customs Brigade, Mr. Muhammad Mumin Hassan. For the international scene, United Nations has announced that international humanitarian aid is not expected to enter Gaza until Saturday, although the Palestinians were desperately waiting for it to arrive on Friday, 20 October. Israeli bombardment of the Hamas-controlled territories continues. Joe Biden will be asking at the U.S. Congress to vote in favor of military aid to Israel. Bombing in Gaza, the Palestinian Islamist group reported deaths and injuries in the grounds of the phosphoric Greek Orthodox Church in Gaza after an Israeli raid. After Hezbollah launched rocket, Israel ordered to the evacuations of the inhabitants of Kiryat Simona near the Lebanese borders. Egypt against the displacement of the Palestinians in Sinai. The Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi is against the mass displacement of Palestinians from Gaza to Egypt, seeing the risks of a similar displacement from the West Bank to Jordan and at the end of the Palestinian cause. The head of state made his remarks on the sidelines of a meeting with the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz in Cairo. The conflict has left thousands dead on both sides and a million displaced in the small Palestinian territory. President Sisi also called for immediate international interventions to halt the dangerous military escalations that could get out of hand. And to close up this edition, Kenya Farm Service Rift Valley tortoise. These adorable tortoises enjoy their meal in the tranquility of their refuge in the isolated town of Mogadishu in Kenya. At this turtle farm, volunteers look after what are known as rigid turtles because of the concentrated rash on their shells. They teach them how to feed themselves so they can be independent adult turtles. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.